Okay, I'm back. Just kind of struggling here. I have two states. Two states of mind. If it'll spawn. There I am. I don't know why that keeps happening. But yeah. Let me just go check the chat. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. I don't know why you keep sending it to my DMs. I would prefer you not send that through my DMs, as that would be preferred. Just for the record, going forward. Anyway, what was I trying to say? I'm in a bit of a funk right now, for obvious reasons, but also because like something came up. I got busy and sidetracked today, so I was a few hours later than I would have wanted to be, and I think as a result of that, it's going to create some collateral damage. But yeah, hi CSX and Amtrak fan and Car Review 1706. Welcome y'all to the stream, as well as Evan. But yeah, I'm just stuck in a weird funk. Part of it's analysis paralysis, part of it's kind of the expectations that I have on myself, the expectations imparted upon me by the world around me, and I don't know, it just feels like stuff's just falling apart. Now, my question is, yeah, that's not going to show. Okay, now it'll show. That's what I'm talking about. me just shrink this down. Gosh dang it. Scoot this over to the correct side. Scoot this up. And I think we need to rebalance this, and in my funk, I completely forgot that I need to go add another input into the wheel. Let's see, emoji, search. We'll just use bread emojis for now. Just add that to the list. Probably gonna have to Oh, yes, fine. I'll add Maxwell again. Do I even have an image of that floating around? One would hope. Let's see, desktop. Live stream assets, props. There we go. That should fix it. To an extent. Okay, maybe that's a little awkward looking, but that's not my problem right now. Let's just rebalance this just a little bit. Mark, go to jail. Now I just need to adjust the... Just gotta adjust the weights. Okay, that should fix it. Back to text. Okay, so this is going to be the Wheel of Torture, the latest iteration. You're welcome. I'm just going to try to... something about this doesn't look quite right. Like, everything is supposed to be where it is supposed to be. Or at least I would think. Okay, so wrong Discord will be able to fix that. If I can help it. I don't know, it seems like the proportions have changed on me, and I'm going to have to work accordingly. Oh my. What have I gotten myself into? Okay, this is... Let's see, laser pointer... Cyanide and happiness... Laser pointer... Victim... The Valera... Hungarian State Railways... Box Hill... Ah, yes, this is where we left off. I thought I just mentioned it, but if you were stepping away for a sec because you were busy with something, I was just trying to say I was in a funk today because I was going to stream earlier, but then I didn't because, like, I was given a surprise earlier and I just had to kind of live with that. It was just another instance of, well, look at the consequences of my actions, or in this case, lack thereof. So, I really need to turn the volume up on that audio clip. But yeah, it's open office hours, technically, so I guess we will head over to everyone's pages that everybody wants me to take a look at, first and foremost. And I know I got a request to look at posts from CSX, so we are going to head on over there. And to you as well. How come I feel like I haven't seen this before? Like, why does none of this ring a bell to me? Shorts, more AAA slop that I'm not gonna bother with. Let's see. We've got... What was the last thing we saw? Oh, yeah, the Lost meme, because of course. This was a month ago, this was a month ago, this is... How was that a month ago? I could have swore... Okay, so yeah. Maybe this is the post I'm looking for? Oh, you have a server as well. Like, geez, everybody. I can't be on everyone's Discord. I think there may be a limit. So yeah, this is the community image. Oh, the link specifically? Okay, okay. I thought it was something else. Never mind. I'm just going to take a quick peek at this image. And we're... Oh, wait, this is 14 minutes. That's why I didn't see this. We can't be here all night.
We are the end of 2025, beginning of 2026. I'm using AI voice because I'm sadly still sick, but anyways guys, I just wanted to wish you a happy new year and I'll see you in 2026. Of course, I'm not gonna just end it there. I just wanted to say thank you all for the support you all gave me in 2025 and hopefully we will have a even better 2026. Anyways, happy new year and see you all in 2026. Now real quick note, it's not 2026 yet, for me obviously, but I'm publishing this now, before 2026, because it's a goodbye 2025 video.
Oh gosh. Pokemon Legends Galar. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I barely just got through the main story of Legends EA. Why are you doing this to me, Pokemon Company? No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I have had enough. Oh dear. Crimus Loco in the middle of the ocean. Still not exactly sure how you're able to navigate safely on non-track, but I'll leave it to you. Dang, today is the last day of 2025, and tomorrow really is January 1st, 26. Shush, I'm hunting. And of course, it's trains in water! But it's technically derailed in water. It's not like running through water. Does it count? I don't know. Finally, 200 subs! And CSX 7598 in the 1960s Great British Railway Tesco? No, but okay. Okay. So yeah, there was the Discord, the other Discord. Let me go check that out if I can find it. Ah. Invite link is invalid or has expired. Dang it. Let me check the latest one. That's probably going to be... Nope. I guess we'll worry about that later. Oh, Great Brighton. Okay, I'll make a note of that. we will head over to Benny Boy's Discord to see what Amtrak fans been up to. And oh, okay, so this is where we left off. This is where we are at. And not gonna lie, this looks actually kind of okay. Oh, good, good. You sent me a new link. And we got a Superlaner car, but it's in the wrong Amtrak phase livery. With all due respects, though, I would have anticipated that the roof would have been colored as well, but maybe that's just me. Too many HUs? I'm trying to remember, because there's this... I thought they were sprinters from Siemens. But yeah, they all have the same livery. I feel like this... Yeah, this definitely has to be a special kind of Photoshop. The kind you get from taking the same video, taking screenshots from every segment, and then layering them together, which is kind of interesting. I feel like this one's a repeat or a repost. The Via Rail SDP40F. Yep, that is a train of all time. We got a classic repost replying to something from up here. And it's Josephus who says, "Nah, bro, that's blessed. Right there. This, however, is truly cursed. If they could have bothered to actually have it be a decent size." Anyway, this one's part of a new project build. It's a hydrogen fuel cell powered locomotive based on the Siemens SC-44 project initiated by Canadian Pacific. I swear that so much lore. So much lore. Yeah. But yeah, hydrogen fuel cell, Canadian Pacific, because of course. And one more post from Josephus. That's wrong. From Ferdinand, who looks goofy in his own right. Anyway, let me fix that other thing with the Discord link. Just gonna join that. Where? Oh, wait. Okay, here it is. I'll just scoot it up here. Okay, so the new link has been sent. Let me mark this to live chat. Astronomical or meteorological? Depends. What was the context? Because if you're talking about weather, that's meteorological. If you're talking about something being stupendous, then it's astronomical. So yeah, we got this. Let's see. CSX's epic server of... What was it called? The name is so long that it doesn't even show completely properly on the page. But yeah, there should be stuff in general. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. This is gonna be a lot to get through. Geez, how long has this Discord been getting stuff posted? Also, I feel like we're going to go through quite a lot of stuff. I think we'll just have to do this at the end because how much stuff is here? Since November. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Were we talking about the winter? Yeah, it doesn't look like this is gonna be easy to work with. I will say though that if there's a separate channel for cursed trains that you can set up for your Discord server, that would streamline the process of me looking through all of this. Oh, it looks like we made it to the top, but I don't know. We'll save that as a spoiler while we actually get to the main attraction, which is Cursed Trains from Train of Thought's Discord. Oh, really? Okay. But yeah, go check out Train of Thought's Discord. Go check out Train of Thought's YouTube channel. Go check out Train of Thought's Twitter at TrainFactGuy. These and other things are in the description down below. If you've already joined the Discord for Train of Thoughts, there should be a channel for cursed trains to submit your own cursed trains. And all you got to do to actually post stuff there is to first and foremost go to the channel slightly above it, which says Cursed Trains channel rules. All you got to do is just read through the rules, understand what they mean, agree to what the rules are, and away you go. Don't post anything that's gonna get you banned. Okay? Okay. But before we start, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything else that people wanted me to look at. Anything? Define inappropriate. Also, hi random stuff, welcome to the stream. Oh, check what you sends me? I would prefer not to show our DMs together for the sake of your privacy. I know there's nothing weird there, but it's still private. There may be a way around it. And I think some lateral thinking skills will help me ascertain the best course of action in order to enjoy those things with everybody. Let's see. Copy message, link, paste. It should show me just the image. And no, it's sending our DMs. Gosh dang it. Okay, maybe what I need to do is just copy the image and then paste the image here. Better not be anything funny. But yeah, this is our first image. The legend of going to bed at a reasonable hour, a major test of strength. We've got... We got an image that we already saw on the YouTube channel. Sorry, I had to sneeze really bad. Copy image. Paste image. This is from somewhere Wales. Gosh dang it, just... What are you doing, Google? Let me just show the image. Why can't I have nice things? Like, it keeps zooming in when I don't want it to zoom in so that I can just show y'all what I'm talking about. So yeah, we got somewhere in Wales with a train that's running away. From what? I don't know. And we also have this GIF here. Copy message. Link. This one's going to be a tough one to showcase. Open image in new tab. Okay, so this works. This works. It's just a test train plowing into tractor trailer covered or loaded with logs. I just find it just interesting how the wood just kind of splinters like a bunch of toothpicks. Last few ones are actually videos, if I can help it. Let's see. Right click. No, maybe I'll have to download these or find some other way. If you can post them on your Discord, that might be a bit easier because I don't want us to exchange DMs. But for now, this is how we're gonna go about it. But yeah, we need to hustle because there's not much time. We'll start with Captain Hades. I want to know if these were from the actual incidents they were involved in, or they were just replicas. Oh, right, we saw this last time. Oh, this is what's new, and it's for my birthday! Found on Twitter, a bystander watching a steam locomotive pulling 3 passenger cars, a caboose, a diesel, and being traced by a truck with high rail gear rolling on by. Unknown date and location, posted from Twitter. I have many questions. Namely, why would you run so close to this train with its helper diesel loco? Or what I assume is a helper diesel loco? Oh, it's from the edits archives, so yeah, it's not. Not real. Moving on. Castardo has this 264 question mark I saw in Fukuoka. And I think we've seen the Thomas version of this, actually, somewhere. And that's a funny funnel if I've ever seen one, so you know what that means. Yes, the bus steam loco. Round and round the wheel she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Post-it note. Okay. We will mark that down. Did I accidentally? Nope, I didn't accidentally. But I did want to change the weights just a little bit for some of the new stuff that was just added. Assuming I can help it. I don't know why they changed it so it's more difficult to have the weight set up. We'll mark this as 5. We'll mark this as 5. Okay, I think that should do it. Back to text. Hold on a sec. I need to shut my door. I don't know why I spun the wheel again. That's not what I meant to do. Hold on a sec. You know, I can't have nice things. I tried to keep the door open just for my own sake, and I can't go a second without other people in my house swearing. I get when I swear, and I try to avoid that while I'm on camera. But you know, I can't control other people in the way that I can control myself, or lack thereof. Anyway, so we got the post-it note punishment, so we will mark that here. If I can help it. Okay, that works. And then we can go over here, and I can bounce back over to here. Okay. Oh. Hmm. What is Railfan Loy up to? With their presumably 040 saddle tank switcher. Just basking in the heat lamp. Minding their own business with this turtle here. I was gonna say it's a red-eared slider, but I don't see the red stripe on its head. Maybe it's because it's further back. But yeah, this setup looks very familiar to me. I had a professor in high school who had some turtles in his classroom. What's ODNB posted? American novels. The Steam Man of the Prairies. Oh, I guess that's technically a curse train because it's a wagon and it technically has a locomotive, but oh, and that's another funny funnel. Gosh dang it. Still don't know why this gentleman needs to actually have a mouth bit like a horse inside of it. Specifically its mouth. I don't know. I don't know. Like, you'd think there'd be some other way of controlling a robot powered by steam. But maybe that's just me. Nope, I don't want to hide that choice. Gosh dang it. Okay, let's just scramble things up. Spin the wheel. It's still Penn Central! So all I gotta do is just swap out hats. That's all. Should be here. Just gonna remove this for a sec while I go move these other props around. Scoot this over just a little bit. Okay. And then I can stick. Oh. Can I? Okay. Now I should be able to stick this on top. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's way better. Where's Rodney? I don't know. I feel like that was supposed to be a joke and it's just kind of brushing over my head. But we'll mark that as done. And we will carry on. Oh, why do I feel like I've seen this before? The Big Boss 500. This thing from that old train station game. It's a Southern Pacific cab forward, but its boiler's been replaced with a jet engine. Not sure about the practicality of that. Actually, no. Is it a jet engine or is it a rocket engine? Because we got a fuel tank here. And, like, normally that would be a tender. I don't know. I don't know. We've got the Goober. Oh, and this is posted by American Guy, and this is from ODNB. Anyway, Oregon Railfan 4449 with the J. Quinn Collection, Northern Pacific Tacoma, Washington shop switcher, numbered 6, is shown in an undated photo. The cab appears to be from an EMC motor car, while the frame and trucks seem to be from a switcher. I am unsure if the Northern Pacific Tacoma shops had a transfer table, but this switcher was built with a specific function in mind. Any help researching is appreciated. You know, I don't know. I don't know, but it is a repost, so we're gonna have to pay our respects. F's in the chat. I feel like this is a repost as well for some reason, but I can't confirm it beyond a reasonable doubt. Ooh, Pansy Fan. Haven't seen some of his videos, so I should probably go check those out. But yeah, Pensy Fan has. Ooh. Ooh, this looks interesting. It's a Sony POV setup for your N scale tracks. Or at least I would imagine it's N scale, considering how popular it is over there. But I want to buy one of these so badly. Assuming this is real and not Photoshop. Okay, take care, random stuff. But yeah, imagine having this on your layout. Assuming that you actually have one. We got ourselves a classic here from Captain Hades. I wouldn't say this is cursed, but I want y'all's opinion on it. My opinion? Thanks, I hate it. And it's 3-rail, because of course it is. Frank the Fox Demon at it again. On July 3rd, 1954, in Chateaubourg, in Ardèche, or something? I don't know. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Don't quote me. A frontal collision between the rail directly on Nîmes du Soir and the locomotive of a work train on a VUT, a single temporary route. The balance sheet, 37 casualties, 2 of which were post accidents from complications, and nearly 50 were injured. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is definitely a cursed train. I was hoping to keep the mood a little bit lighter than that, you know? Like a collision where the Torby. I refuse to elaborate. From J2. Just ponder the orb. This needs to be a thumbnail, I swear. If only because there is uh no barriers to making this a thumbnail compared to all the other stuff I keep saying I'll make a thumbnail over the last 2 years. But yeah, I had those toys in the big Knapford Station thing as well. The tote ball, or Torby rather. That's actually so much better. Oh my god. If Toby was not square. And apparently, the cursed signalman has sent a message from Pilot Gordon, who said, I have him, lol. Oh yeah, spring's coming up, but I'm not ready for it. I'm ready for its weather, but other than that. Anyway, Hoyo fanboy, 1930s. You can't be serious, right? Lionel Boomer's bidding over this. A Lionel Lines original post-war F3 A unit doubleheader. Both the dummy loco and the powered loco. We've got some extra images down here that I unfortunately will not be able to see. 2373 AA unit in Master Carton. Okay, so the packaging, yeah, it's very hard to come by packaging for these kinds of things because people didn't bother to save it for later. So that kind of adds some value to it. It's almost 70 years old at this point. What's everybody's response? I mean, that is the single rarest post-war F3. Is it? Hmm. No, 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 no. F3, not FT. The FTs would be produced like in the 2000s onward, if memory serves. And we got a reply to Phoenix Lover 69.
Nice.
Remembers that there are other post-war F3 sets that were only sold in 1 year only. I'm sorry? These are only 1 year. That's atrocious. Ain't nobody gonna be able to afford all of that. We got the Wabash. We've got the Western Pacific.
The Milwaukee Road.
Because of course we do. Though I don't think it's coloring it or coloration is conducive to the original. It looks like a cursed repainting of a New York Central style of pattern for the livery. Baltimore and Ohio. Rio Grande, and oh, that was it. Why no Santa Fe? And let's see, Phoenix Lover's got some more replies. The Lionel Canadian Pacific F3 numbers 23 to 73 is the rarest of the F3s. It was only available for 1 year, 1957. And oh, of course, I saw 2 Western Pacific AA sets on eBay before. That's about 7 to 8K. That's including the custom Western Pacific passenger cars, of course. But Lionel never made specific Western Pacific passenger cars in the post-war era, so that could definitely jack up the price. If they're custom, yeah, I guess. We got some posts from CSX right over here. Wouldn't have it any other way. First post on the server, but here are 2 cursed images I have no lore for. All I have to say, though it should be have as in HAVE, not half as in HALF. There should be an easy way to fix that just by clicking edit and then adjusting the text. We've got Captain Hades with diesel high-speed rail from BR. In HST in Nigeria with Togo passenger cars behind it. Oh, that makes it even weirder. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why would you do that? I could imagine the Talgo cars, just... I wasn't expecting the petrochemically powered diesel electric, you know? Hold on a sec, I just done goofed. Oh, okay. Take care then. Ooh, we got this. Does anyone even know what the context for this is? From Richard Mr. Stroudley. It's kind of hard to tell the context with an image this small. I'm squinting. I'm straining my eyes. It appears to be a tank engine without wheels on a depressed center flat car. Could be a 242T or 044T, or maybe even a 440T. It's a 044. If I recall, the class of engine is a CR419. Well, that doesn't help narrow it down. Like, is it being shipped somewhere? Harris posted LOL. And some goofy stuff from the Bachmann Classic Collector series. It's the Flying Scot. Mom, can we have a Flying Scotsman? But honey, we have the Flying Scotsman at home. The Flying Scotsman at home. Completely wrong colors, of course, to the original, but then again, maybe that was not their intention. Let's see, Oregon Rail Fan 4449 again. The Frostburg to St. Combs had cow catchers fitted to Great Eastern F4 tank locos, and following their retirement, the A. Ivic class 260s numbered 46,046. I'm reading this wrong. 46,460. Took over operations from around 1951, and she had them fitted to the front and rear buffer beams. Although if she was away for maintenance, its replacements was not fitted with them. Oh. Okay. Is this Australia? Because I kind of come to expect that. I would not expect this in the UK. Oh, Great Eastern. So yeah, that definitely sounds very, very British coded. So let me go check. Oh, yeah, it is. Great Eastern Railway. Pre-grouping British Railway Company. Standard gauge. Per the wiki. The Great Eastern Railway was a pre-grouping British railway company whose main line linked London Liverpool Street to Norwich, and which had other lines through East Anglia. The company was grouped into the London and East Northern Railway in 1923. And there's a bunch of text here. Yeah, oh, and there's quite a timeline here for geographical development. Oh, and a lot of it was built in 5-foot gauge. But boy, howdy, is that a long history. And this is a very long page. And it had quite a few chairmen. Anyway, so yeah, that's very curious. The box. Please see the video as well, says Frank the Fox Demon. Armored Draisine and a Sumida M2593 armored car among Imperial Japanese Army vehicles deployed on the Manchurian railways in the 30s. Posted originally by HW97 Carbine on Twitter. I need to see this video. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do that. They got some other Japanese soldiers in occupied Manchuria. Not a very long bit of B-roll. I don't know why it always looks like a goofy armored speeder. Let's see. Captain Hades with Thailand when modifying the Kiha 183 DMUs given to them. They gave them big headlights. I think they did more than that, but point taken. Point taken. What do you do in Thailand? Why is this dog pulling 3 tenders? Posted by an Argentine train fan. With the Ferrocarril Central Norte Argentino. With a Borzik Class B10. A 460 locomotive, aka a 10-wheeler. And it's got 3 tenders. I don't know why it has 3 tenders. There must be a good reason, though. I just can't imagine what. Oh my gosh. Yumiko-san, aka Jay. I recently found myself going through Lionel's repaints of the Great Western Railway's Hall locomotives, following losing a bet to a friend and having a model Santa's flyer. The first of these 4 in Double O from the old Trang Hall. Last one's blurred as it contains spoilers of Lionel's 2026 catalog in case anyone has not seen it yet and wants to go in blind. There's a handful of nice liveries in the thread I've created beneath this. The original Hogwarts Express livery, 2 IRL schemes, 1 Christmas scheme, which isn't as garish as the flyers or the new one, and another Christmas one, which is just as festive as the Hogwarts Express. Also from the 2026 catalog. Also from the 2026 catalog, but there's not anything interesting about it. Also, J.K. Rowling. So North Pole Central. That is a thing of all time. I do wonder though if the Alton Hall would get this kind of a paint job for Christmas at some point. IRL. I mean, it's a missed opportunity if they haven't. Dark Passage with the Hollows something Express. I can't read that because the calligraphy is just atrocious. Or actually, is it calligraphy? No, it's not calligraphy, but it is very fancy. And of course, we got Lion Chief on this one. The Fezziwig Railway instead of the Hogwarts Express. I don't know who has the money for getting the original as well as the this alternate holiday version. But I'm assuming that Lionel has been going in the direction of trying to make the most obnoxious and expensive things under the assumption that only the most wealthy of individuals will buy them. That way they don't have to make as much. Yeah, the Bluetooth is a technical plus. Ooh, this one's a weird one. From Frank the Fox Demon. For the Paris-Lyon Méditerranée, number 3401 to 3735 for the French State Railways. 335 were produced in France circa 1900. Even for mixed traffic, the PLM ordered 4-cylinder compounds. Oh, with wind cutters around the smoke box, chimney, dome, and cab. Sorry, chimney, comma, dome, comma, and cab, called couvent, or rather couvent in French. The locomotives starting with numbers 3401 were 460 10-wheelers with a driver diameter of 1650 millimeters. They were used from everything from fast coal trains over heavy passenger trains in the mountains to expresses with many stops. Many similarities could be found with the 440 express locomotives numbered C61 to C180. From the total of 9 manufacturers, 5 came from France, 2 from Germany, 1 from Austria, and 1 from Belgium, is what I meant to say, sorry. 250 were built between 1900 and 1902, 85 between 1906 and 1909, 18 were built for service in Africa. For the PLM Algerie, for Algeria. In 1924, another 327 locomotives were built in France, numbered 230A1 to 327. Oh my. Oh my. But yeah, let's just bask in this absurdity of this goofy 10-wheeler locomotive with a whole bunch of levers from the cab that are as big as your mom and some pistons that are at an angle for some reason. I feel like that's just an opportunity for oil to just pool in one side of the pistons. And of course, they got the goofy nose cone for the smoke box, and everything else isn't as aerodynamic. I feel like there was a missed opportunity for creating some sort of a angled slope here to accompany the aerodynamic stuff over here. And of course, it's got a funny funnel, because not only is it merged with this dome, it's also got a lid on the top to stop rain from coming in? I don't know. I don't know why they have flaps on chimneys like that. Doesn't matter. Spin the wheel. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. We have neutralized Penn Central. Can't believe it. It failed in real life, and it has failed on this stream. Rip Bozo. Anyway, let me just put my original hat back on. There we go. Actually, wait a minute. Was it supposed to... I want to make sure that the wheel isn't biased in any sort of way. Okay, it doesn't look like it's being biased in any way. Because previously, it would spin in such a way that it would go back to the same spot that it started. Balco got tired of Bill and Ben. Mm-hmm. I don't know where to begin with this. Now, what on earth is that from? Asks a mod using the cursed signalman. It is from Twitter. I had it in my screenshots if I recall. It's from two different diesels? Question mark, question mark? I don't remember. And Biozone says interesting, so. Let's see. Captain Hades! That's one big forehead you got there. That's one way to look at it. I was thinking it was more in line with just a big face in general. But yeah, I can see the beady little eyes here in the mouth, and yeah, that would count as a giant forehead, technically. But that's assuming that we're using the headlamps in our pareidolia to interpret this as a face. If we're interpreting it as a face where this is the left and the right eye over here, or it's right and it's left, of course, but also our left and our right. But for all intents and purposes, yeah. If that was the case, then it wouldn't have a big forehead, it'd have a very small one, and it would just have a wide face. But obviously they're assuming that the headlamps are the eyes. Even though that's not technically how eyes work. But I don't know. I think it's hard not to see them as eyes, especially after the chevron with their Chevron commercials or whatever from the 90s. From the Jeff Stein collection, the unknown photographer posted this, or photographed this. A Southern Pacific locomotive in a turntable well. The 1315, maybe? If I'm reading this correctly. Here it is at a different angle. The boiler, I'm sorry, the entire frame over here is completely bent. That's a problem. I feel like this is a repost, though. This specific image. Maybe this one. I don't know. Oh my. Hoya fanboy 1930s with duck? That's not the word I was thinking of when I see this, but... Oh, and of course we got Plushy Thomas. Don't turn me into a plushie. As he said, as he was turned into a plushie. I don't know, because you were listening intently. Now this is an inspection vehicle of all time, from AUNL MWT 365. I'm just curious how this thing is powered. Because, like, is the engine over here? And if so, why is it over there in this little compartment here, while the radiator's all the way over here? Assuming it's a radiator. I can't imagine it not being a radiator. And we got a hand crank for starting it. And we got a brake lever and... an accelerator here. We've got... I don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I guess we'll never know. But that is the goofy speeder of all time. Lord Peterson, Jessalip the First says, "We have precisely £2.50 in a skittle. Can we, what can we get for that? Apparently this. And even then, You have to pay for this on a plan. Neat about Tree Pity. Excuse me, but why the... Is there a smoke box in the front of that doohickey? I thought it was a radiator in a circular housing. I thought so too. It's not just me, RK. If you're watching this. Just, hey, how are you? From Alexander the Funny Man. Yeah, that's the vibe I get from these indicators. Just a tiny little face with a very large forehead and just the tiniest little mouth. Oh, and it's even weirder still. Why is it a... Why does it have 4 axles on each bogie? I would not normally expect that in a British locomotive of that sort. Let's see. Richard Mr. Stradley says, is that a longer Ginty? I don't know. It's got inside pistons. I don't like that. The next evolution of Ginty, the Ginty with 2 E's. From, I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, yeah, Revenant's Biozone Ranger. Through the Cursed Signalman. Sorry, it's just the T looked like it didn't belong in my head for some reason. We've got the House on Wheels from Frank the Fox Demon from the Queensland State Archives series, Part 19. The Horse Box Wagon for transporting horses. Haunts. Peanut. The horse is here. I'm sorry, I had to do that. I just don't know why they have these little things on the side. I don't know, maybe they just stick bales of hay in here. CSX, this is one of your posts. Something seems off with this. I can't put my finger on it, though. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Yeah. Yeah. What else do we have here? Yeah. You know what? It ain't got no gas in it. There's definitely something wrong with the engine in my image. Yeah, could you get a bigger image? I know you cross-posted it from Discord to Discord, but that's fair enough as it is. Anyway, Richard Mr. Stroudley posted, DeviantArt is a special place. That's meant to be an American James. Not just an American James, but also, like, it's a Hazler James with, an extra tender bit over here. Ugh. Wipe my dang nose. Anyway, that is the end of the line. We should be able to bounce over to the other Discords for office hours. Final office hours. Check to make sure there's nothing here. On Jacket Jail Fries' Discord. Looks pretty much like we've seen everything here before. And now we can actually go to CSX's Discord server! Yep, that's the images. That's the end of the images for Change of Thoughts Discord. But yeah, this is the image from earlier that we were trying to take a look at, but it looks better here. What's cursed about this? Other than the fact that it's very blurry, and I could probably turn this into a meme if I really wanted to. We've got a classic post here. Hello, my name is Autistic. And he's got the Maury head. The Maury Easter Island head. Apparently the Maury head is only one in existence. The rest of the Easter Island heads are just Easter Island heads. So I don't know why they had to call one the Mori and then have that be incorporated into the meme, but maybe that's not my problem. Let's see. Is this car or train related? If it's not train related, then we're moving on. Now watch me whip, whip. Now watch me nene. Now watch me whip, whip. Now watch me nene. That's the vibe I get from this. Will I continue playing Legends EA? I guess to an extent. Not exactly sure where to go from here because I have been in a position where I'm able to find another legendary. Oh, there's train and non-train stuff on here. Sorry, no, it's no worries. You'll be able to probably fix that at some point if you want to. Not that you have to. But yeah, we got ourselves the 8536 here. And I just find it so goofy how the tracks are so chunky. And then by comparison, everything else is more prototypically accurate. It's just the contrast is so goofy. It's like looking at Lionel tracks with Lionel trains. This one is AI slop, if memory serves correctly.
It's the office car special. Look at the paint. Look at it. Oh!
Yeah, it's Sora. I'm not here for slop. Is this the other slop from the other day? I certainly hope not. I don't think there's anything cursed about this. It's just a train minding its business. Moving on. I don't know what that is. Moving on. Plain stuff, plain stuff. Oh, maybe this was the slop. Nope, it's just regular train spotting. Ever since I saw that slop of the derailment on the crossing, I've just been under the impression that oh, there wasn't that much stuff that's cursed in the beginning? Yeah, that's understandable. Anything funny here? Any funny haha? Oh, yep. Rip Bozo. That's the real Conrail quality. But we pay our respects by pressing F in the chat for the loss of a comrade. Fighter plane, fighter plane, fighter plane. I don't know what the context for this. Oh! You are the one who knocks. Not sure what to say about that. Did I bring the audio over to my soundboard? I feel like I have not. No, I have not. I'm gonna have to go fix that. And I need to move the button for the editing hotkeys to a different location on my Stream Deck XL. I feel like oh my! Oh sweet heavens! It just explodes. Is that the locomotive from the Brave Engineer short by Disney? Because that's the vibe I get from this. Plane. Ooh, what's this? This feels like a classic Yep, this is that classic clip, isn't it? Yeah, it's that classic clip where the Union Pacific plows into, I think, was it a passenger train? I can't remember. I'm sorry, BNSF. Okay. I appear to be stuck. Okay, that's better. Let's see. Classic post from the other day. I don't know what's going on here. Just seems like there's something off with this platform. Roblox scale.
Good looking. What did you choose Luigi for? He's crap.
Is this train related? I think it's just a regular post. David X, Ukraine's Moscow Malaying doodlebug missile is about to become very important. You say that. Oh my. Oh my. Lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, apocalypse. Okay, not gonna lie, that's actually kind of good. Did you get this from Voskel's channel? Because I can see his watermark here. Anything goofy about this? Oh yeah, that's very goofy. Amateur video! Yeah, that's definitely cursed. All I gotta say, though, is... You're good! 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 And... stop. Oh, by the way, what locomotive was this? Is the 8687. Dang it, I thought that was 86 bleh. I was going to say it was going to be the 8667. Oh. Oh, interesting. I was going to say 67, but obviously it's not 67. Fresh pizza. Look at what the devs are cooking up. Yeah, that's kind of slick. It's kind of slick. Iowa Interstate, that's a strange one. Oh dear. Not my photo. Photo credit unknown. BNSF 1474, known to rail fans as the Great Pumpkin because of its orange color, has been scrapped by Larry's Truck and Electric in Ohio. Kind of funny the Great Pumpkin gets scrapped right around Halloween. This year toured the BNSF for years. I mean, in the years following the merger, so employees could what bleh. In the years following the merger, so employees could weigh in on what they think the BNF's first livery should be, and with that information, BNSF created what is now known as the H1. Not gonna lie, this isn't the best paint scheme with this logo here. I think the more recent logo is a little bit better, but it's unfortunate to see it scrapped. That's a capybara in bed with what I hope is mud. Is this a... oh yeah, it's another... more train stuff. But is this going to be decent train stuff? No, it's just a crossing of the gate. For some reason I thought I could still hear the sound. I'm getting fired with this one. Up, just give it a bit of a stretch. Oh boy. Oh boy. Copilot PC, great. Just what I needed. Southline's back. There's no context to that. Yeah, that's not train related. That's not train related, but interesting. That's not train related. Trains, no. No.
There's a big
Okay, yeah, I no. We we either have decent photoshops or some slop. I don't know which it is. Peak paint scheme. The time in 2000 when the Union Pacific 69
Nice.
36 hit a dump truck in Louisiana and was taken to North Little Rock, Arkansas, up until 2001. I don't know how you do that. Oh, you think so? Well, I think this is kind of cursed. Look what they did to this historical locomotive. Look how they massacred my boy by punching his face in. I guess that's a bit cursed. Geometry car, we already saw that. My entire Powertrains 2 collection. More to come. Yeah, there was something very cursed about this when I saw this in, like, middle school or whatever. Still can't believe it was so long ago. Oh! Okay, this is good. This is a good one. I don't know why it's so pixelated, though. Driving in my train right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. Anyway. This is a battle of sorts, but not train related, so moving on. Train post, not train post exactly. Well, kind of a train post, just I just don't. Minor inconvenience. Yoink. Tactical nuke.
Cheese.
Oh no, not this. Anyway, moving on. Nothing train related here. Is this train related? Not cursed enough. That's repost. The scariest pumpkin I've ever seen. Norfolk Southern. Yeah, that's definitely scary. 4 tickets versus 50 tickets. Or something 50 tickets. Gosh dang it. That looks painful. More Roblox shenanigans. Do not save this image or he will appear in your room at 3 a.m. Okay. It's so true, though. It's so true. What are you doing, Union Pacific? Look at my dog, says Textureless, and it's just the Acela plushie from the Amtrak website. This is a wall for watching paint dry. I didn't think anybody was going to do this, but apparently they did. This is a very cursory creation of something that was, I think, in the first series of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. Face swap. Classic repost. Anything else around here? The crazy threes instead of the crazy eights. Oh, we got ourselves another giant, because of course we do. Entities derail the train. Max Train Industries. Guys, look what I just won in an auction! What is it? Oh, it's more Powertrains 2.0. Yeah, that's definitely cursed. 6, 7! Yeah, I feel like, yeah, this is just cursed because of it just being so bloggy, I guess. Oh, is that so? Okay, the screenshotting thing I use just doesn't feel like it's bugging. So here's some stuff that I was able to catch. Green Line, Max Train. Oh, Max Train Industries. I should not be surprised in the slightest. we've got some more models. I'm assuming for... Oh gosh, is this all in Roblox? Why does it look so much like Blender? The 3D modeling application. That's just crazy. This is... I don't know what this is. I just remember it's from a while ago. This is AI slop. More reposts. Or not necessarily reposts, but you get the idea. I wish the lighting was a bit better, though. These things. Yeah, I'm at a lack for words. You sued your last line. Oh boy. Goodbye, chat. Pictures of Vlad. Is this just a regular crossing? Because if it's just a regular crossing, we can just move on. Yep, it's a regular crossing. Moving on. Blood thinks he's the Norfolk Southern 8114 with this paint scheme. The Carolina Coast Railways. I've seen better schemes. I found the font used in Santa Fe's cigar band logo. Silver Streak expanded. Domain expansion! Oh, interesting. Anyway, and also Rock Island. Nice rock. We got the dab, because of course we do. Read Timer Core Bean Burrito. That's... Thanks, I hate it. Fire Alarm 6-7. Oh my. Oh my, what happened to this? I can't believe you done this. 3 Family, House of Chaos, and the FBI van. Do not connect yourself to the FBI van. This one was posted earlier. I think this was also posted somewhere. Is this more slop?
67.
Yeah, it's just whatever it is. North Shore of Matsushima. Don't know what to make of that. Why is this logo clipping through the ground? Somehow it has not managed to make its way to the back rooms. What's wrong with this picture? It just looks like normal Roblox stuff. Let's see. Sora. This is probably more Sora, so... Is it?
67!
Yeah, it's Sora. You online? If so, rate my edits. I'm not sure how to feel about this.
Easy. Come on. Nobody's here.
It's more Sora slop. More slop from Sora. Gosh dang it. CSX, add a class 74 to your game. This is a joke. Repost, repost, repost. Ooh, what's this? Coming up next, the Engines of 8 on... I don't know what that channel logo is. But yeah, I guess that's a bit goofy. Not the barber. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. The last steam locomotive runs on Great Brighton Railway in Roblox. Oh, this is 15 minutes long. Yeah, ain't got no time for that. Texture list posted. This post was fact-checked by Santa Fe Railroad as false. Is that even an actual logo? Something about it looks so goofy. We got Meep. And it's just a truncated Rio Grande logo. Just kind of minding its own business, like a vinyl record on a turntable. More Sora slop. Sora.
He thought it was just a game
Where am I?
until the game became real.
Are you driving this train?
Gosh dang it. It's more slop. Can we stop with the slop? MTI Railroad, the movie. Starring Maxwell and Vlad the Lad. Like, me, like 50% of the time trying to speak. Yeah, my voice cracks too. All new buildings in MTI. Bruh, it's too soon. Drunken Clam. Oh, train in a turntable, well. It feels photoshopped, though. Doesn't matter. But yeah, if I got a nickel for every time this happened... Sorry, that was from earlier. When I was testing the wheel to make sure it was working right. So let's just spin that wheel. The wheel is decided and it's Amtrak Genesis. But I don't want to do Amtrak Genesis. I want to show you the other one that I had, which was like the bread, if everybody's okay with that. I don't even remember where it even went, to be quite honest. I think I need to add it back again. But yeah, it's been a pretty slow stream, so I guess we will add this. Actually, no, wait. I'm making... Oh, that's not quite right. Let me get the other Maxwell. Where is it? Do we want dance or rotating? I think we'll go with just dances. I just don't know where to put them. I guess here works. And bread. I want to get y'all's opinion on the kind of bread you'd prefer for the redeem. Because I've got this bread. But I also have this bread. And I have this bread. Which do you prefer? Do you like bread 1, 2, or 3? Oh, the first one, okay. Let me just put that there. But now nobody can see Maxwell. That's a bit of a problem. And it's not attached to me. Hold on a sec. Okay, that... no, that's not right. Why is this giving me such a hard time? Close. No, no. Why was this working 5 seconds ago and now it's not? Oh, I guess this works. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. MTI Railroad movie. Is this more
He thought
slop?
it was just a game.
Yep, it's more slop. Oh, don't worry about it. We're not gonna be in that kind of space when it comes to like AI slop. It's just annoying. This'll buff out. Are you sure about that? Thomas, but Amtrak. Well, at least we got some Amtrak today. We got Maxwell in Five Nights at Freddy's 4. We got presumably some more slop. Wheeling in Lake Erie. I don't think I've heard that one before. 6987.
Nice.
Is that the bite of 87? What's y'all's opinion on the newly painted Norfolk Southern SD7 IACs 1230 and 1231? There's no image of the 1231. I hate it. This is gross. Let's see. Golden Lake Logging Company. That's not Cursed Trains. That's not Cursed Trains. This is... Oh, yeah, we've seen this before. We got more cursed Snowpiercer images here, if they'll load for me. Or I assume is Snowpiercer. We got this robot. I don't know how you made this. Thanks, I hate it. More AI slop. Oh my. That looks very rusted out. Life update. The voices are getting louder. Not train related, not train related. Oh, this post was fact-checked by the Santa Fe Railroad as true. And this one's a GIF this time. That's good. Okay, this is definitely cursed. This is definitely a cursed train of all time. Excuse me. This one's a repost. I don't think we've seen this one, though. Max speed! I don't know either. It's your Discord. Sorry, not your Discord. It's CSX's Discord. I misspoke. Fresh pizza. Train surfing on some Bombardier cars. I don't know what to make of this. Moving on. Oh my. Is that just shooting off the flag of Brazil for no reason? Is this flying off into the void? Okay, yeah, this is very surreal. This is very surreal. I'm trying to remember, what's his name? This is such a terrible recreation of Spamton, but I think that's what makes it so endearing. Not train related. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this face swap. Anything else train related here? This looks very surreal. This feels like AI slop, but not the kind of slop you'd normally expect, because it's like AI transitions. I didn't think that would be something I would ever say in my life. Because, like, you know those fancy transitions that you have in your video editing software that you find in a lot of posts? Well, apparently there's must be one for images that, like, kind of three-dimensionalizes them or gives them some sort of depth, and this is one of them. But it's very goofy looking. Why is this so dark? We can hardly see. But I feel like there was supposed to be a derailment here. Anything? No, it's just one of those cantilever bridges or whatever. It does look like you're going a little fast there, buddy. Maybe a little too fast. Okay, it was just a normal train. Repost. Repost. What's wrong with this picture? I don't think there's anything wrong with this picture. This looks a little off for some reason. I just can't put my finger on it. Oh, black CSX. Is that black or is that just the lighting? Oh my. Also, why is it so widescreened? Let's go check that again. They just completely obliterated that fire truck made out of blocks. We got that standoff. I don't know. This reminds me of that JoJo meme. With the menacing sound onomatopoeia. This one's just deep fried. Mark as red. What the actual... Where on earth did that come from? I am not going to go and elaborate any further.
Dude, you.
More Sora AI slop. Rail link. What were the Rails and limited devs cooking up in 2019? I don't know, it just looks goofy. 4060. Also work in progress for rail crossing safety SD70 ACEs. Oh no. Oh no. When is there not a time when there's a Brightline train plowing into a car? This is more Sora slop. Me when I see a 10 out of 10 Gyats walking by. That is not train related. This is eh. So he's purple. It's the purple guy. In somewhere in Wales. Not sure what to make of that. This is more slop.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Okay, that was a jump scare I was not expecting. And why does this feel like it's artificially made?
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Yeah, no, I just can't. Best train ever! Just me, I guess. Am I the only one who had no clue there were such things as Tier 4 ES44s? That is very oddly specific. Oh, train in water! It's running through a puddle. You know what that means. It's time to spin the wheel! Oh, well, I guess I neutralized the bread. Where is my gluttony goodness that I can't eat because it gives me a hard time? Oh, it was the ladder fire truck. Oh yeah, I think that one was particularly something that stood out to an extent. Just not as much as it could. But yeah, train in water, train go burr. Moving on. Is this cursed? Kind of. We are 3 days late. Is this the Yukon? This is one of those Yukon narrow gauge locos, if memory serves. Yukon Pass, was it? I forgot. But is this going to be cursed in any way? Any meaningful way? I know there's going to be a heavy... Oh yeah, that was... I could see some rocking there, but it survived. It managed to survive, so... And this one's also kind of goofy looking. Oh, okay, so this one actually does derail. Just gonna mute this. Because it sounds like there may be copyrighted music. I'm just astonished that everything is just kind of stuck together, but then again, that's just kind of how it's coded. It's funny how the bogies are just kind of spinning perfectly around with no resistance. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, way round. Hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. Oh, so apparently that comes from a meme. I mean, an actual news clip, not just a still image of a baby coughing. Would you fall for this trap? Why would I fall for this trap when I can just use a stick? Toenail and the Turkish seller. I'm sorry, what? I don't know what to make of that statement. Maintenance of way equipment jump scare. Yeah, that's some real goofy right there. Like, I don't even know where this... What on earth does this thing do? It's got so much on it. Like, we got some sort of thing with, I assume, some sort of a rotary thingamajig. We've got the power supply. We've got the cab. I wanted to say these were spreaders, but I don't think these are spreaders. And whatever is in the front here, which I can't make heads or tails of. We got CSX with this Maersk livery. DC to AC, AC44, C6CF. Do they need to bother with all those letters? I swear. I think the only thing that's cursed is that is just Maersk. Oh, and Maersk and Norfolk Southern. That's what makes it cursed. Grand Theft Horse. Yeah, that's Red Dead Redemption 2 in a nutshell. Something about this looks very off. The proportions are all off. That's what makes this cursed. But it's not the most cursed thing. That's more AI slop. Also, for some reason, I googled CSX 7998 and it was scrapped in 2017. City of Woolsey. Look how they massacred my boy. Just absolute devastation. Please tell me this isn't fake. Please tell me this isn't fake. Please tell me this isn't fake. I have a strange feeling this is one of those charter trains. Because that's a thing. I require context. Context hat. Context shirt. What is it context for? Who knows? I really don't think that image is correct. I'm not really sure, though. Bachman spectrum and scale General Electric 8-40C diesel locomotive, 7598. Yeah, that is the wrong name. My brother in Christ. This isn't my clip, I just wanted to show it. Note I edited this clip to only be the cable car. Is this more slop? It better not
A
be.
cable car in San Francisco is about to become gravity's bullet train. After 2 years, it has rotted away. The car has broken free and become an 8-ton missile of wood and steel.
And at that speed, a cable car would slice right through it.
That doesn't look like a slice. But I think this is from that History Channel show where they tried to describe what would happen to everything we built if we just magically disappeared. Kind of like this. So yeah, there's that. Let's see, classic repost. Repost. Or cross post, rather. Yeah, I don't think this is cursed. Moving on. What on earth is going on here? There's like a bunch of lights mounted on the front. I don't know what's going on here. 200,000 miles. It is now priced down to $595. Beats walking. With these gas prices these days, 614 is very bright. The 614 mid-explosion. Happy Thanksgiving, lads. And of course, we got the POV of Francis Bourgeois at our door, asking probably if we have any games on our phone. I don't know what's wrong with this. More slop, I assume. Or not. I don't know why they have this extra signal here when the crossing's all the way over there. It just looks so surreal. I'm assuming there's like a blind turn up ahead or something, so they had to put this down. I thought the bells were supposed to continue ringing. But yeah, I wouldn't expect a signal like this because that's not normally how they look. This is Thomas, eyeing me as his next victim to eat me. Cross post, cross post, cross post. Nothing wrong here, looks pretty normal to me. Oh dear! Oh no! He's just minding his business on the diamond and just getting plowed right into by a completely different train. Repost. Regular. Is this slop? Yeah, that is more slop. More slop, slop. Yeah. Cab baggage car. More slop. Okay. I don't see what's wrong with this. It's just goofy in general. I don't know what's going on here, but... It just hit my funny bone. Not really that funny. And quite frankly, I'm off. And for some reason, it's spelled incorrectly. Another thing that is innocuous. Repost. What's this? Oh, it's one of these. I do think the doors on that looks a little interesting. These look pretty normal, though, by comparison. But yeah, this is just strange how reflective it looks. I'm assuming this is what people think the future would have looked like in the year 2000. If you ask people what it looked like in the 1980s. Just a little bit more bleak. Let's see. Not train related, not train related. This is just This is train related. Oh gosh, that was loud. Let me turn that down a bit. Also, seizure warning. Guys, rate my edit. Oh my gosh, this is impressive. Definitely cursed, but in a good way, I guess. Work in progress. It's only cursed because that thing is clipping through it. Funny looking shape. The Alco to-do list. From Ralph C. Primrose. Also, lads, this is the... We put in our locos. God help mine trains. Our engine builder already showed CSX this, so I guess I'll show you to it. The Alco to-do list. Fully detailed cab interior. Detailed firebox and ashpan. Detail inside frames. Inside frames, I'm sorry, what? Fully detailed boiler and boiler tubing with smoke box interior. Opening smoke box EXC, or is that EXG? Detailed valve gear and fire inside firebox. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of work to do. We have peak blueprints for it anyways, I guess, so... Oh yeah, that... It's got outside frame, bro. Like, what? What the... And then we got this one. Baldwin and Alcos look quite familiar. This is the type of Alco being made for my game. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. And it's got something attached to the funnel, so you know what that means. It's time to spin the wheel again. Round and round the wheel she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. The human! Yeah, I was hoping it wouldn't hit that, but I guess we have no choice, so I'm just gonna hop into the blade for a sec while I go and change things up. Let's see, avatar selection, human. Just gonna plunk this here. This here. And this here. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I still need to have the post-it note. Gosh dang it. Stay in the front. Okay, that's better. Okay, I'm back. But it appears that Maxwell doesn't want to cooperate, so we're going to fix that. Okay, that's better. Back to the posts on the Discord. Lol. Oh, Thomas died. Oh, yes, it did. Poor Thomas is no longer with us. Khaled Bedong, Highlands manager. This looks like it was painted or drawn by hand, I should say. I am both astonished, impressed, and mortified simultaneously. at a tank engine that's 280. Like, ooh, ooh. Oh, also, why are the buffers in the front so big, and why are there no? Gosh dang it! But yeah, I'm just looking at this, kind of impressed, kind of mortified. There's oversized buffers here, but there's no buffers on this side. What's going on here? If it's a work in progress, that's understandable. Let's see. I found this on my uh IBS Paint. Oh, IBIS Paint. Is that a program? I can't imagine. Let's see. Oh, I've been played. Because this is just an image. Got some mining stuff here. From Roblox, presumably. Is this train related? It is an incident log with almost no images. So, moving on. Oh gosh, he's blown a gasket. Yeah, that's definitely cursed. Does that count as a funny funnel, though? Because there's fire venting out of the exhaust. Because there's no funnel, per se. Just an exhaust. Finished product, Mexico City Southern de Mexico GP22 Eco M. Okay, that's piques my curiosity a bit. I have more questions than answers. The Southern GP30s are kind of cursed. They kind of tried to turn a GP30 into a high hood and it looks odd to me. I think it looks weirder than that, my dude. I'm just looking at these things right over here and just like, where do I even begin? Like, the vents thingamajig here, it stretches all the way out to here. And I'm not sure that was necessary. Ooh. What is up with this cab? And those buffers. Okay, this doesn't look as bad, but it's still not exceptional. What should I name this locomotive? That's a tough one. I guess I'll just go with MVP 420. Let's see, Kansas City Southern. Okay, not Kansas City Southern, but more Roblox. Mexico City Southern de Mexico. Or why did I say the two different pronunciations for Mexico? I have many questions. Lads just saw Class 60, number 60K76. Is that my butt? I feel like that's what that logo is. EMD RE761 ACMP. Why is it stretched like this? This goober. I feel like this is a repost, or rather a cross post. Okay, that's just annoying. Oh my. Oh my gosh, how did you make that? Terrible job, Super. How'd you that one up? Okay, this is funny. The to-do list again. This is a repost. Artwork of Luigi slamming a goob. I don't know what the context for that is. Cross post, repost. Are these funny funnels? Remote controlled switcher. Remote controlled switcher Eco. GE 36-ton switcher. This looks cursed, though. But only because it's a work in progress. Ooh, that dinky little funnel, though. I can't help but feel like I need to spin the wheel again. We got bread again! I love bread. Just stretch this out a bit. There we go. Kind of an unexpected turn of events, but we'll keep rolling with the punches. Interesting. Anyway. I'll let them cook. Goofy high railer. I feel like I've seen stuff like that before. What is this? I don't know. Gonna move on. This looks like a regular logo, not very cursed. Next post. Repost. Yeah, this seems pretty eh. But this paint scheme just, it has me screaming internally. We've got this SCL. I feel like this is supposed to be cursed, but it's achromatic, so it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I'm still here. Was there an issue? Is there like some sort of latency? Because on my end, it seems like I've got an excellent connection. We got like 68, 70, 100. We got about 7,000 kilobits per second. Hello, Grandma. I need to sell your television. Sure, no. How about no? Chesapeake and Ohio. Ooh. That's just killed me a little on the inside. We got this goofy EMD logo, which is also truncated for some reason. It sure is nice driving my 2020 Chevy Silverado. Hi, Squidward. Lads. What is this? Clearing Britain's railways. Is this a garbage train? Just saw Peak, a railhead network rail cleaner. Oh. Wait, what would... Oh, railhead cleaner or railhead... what's it called? The reshaper thing. What's it called? It's used for adjusting the railhead to be the right geometry. I don't know what's going on in this picture. Oh. Lads, in 2028, one of these will be constructed and running for the Welsh Highland Railway. How about no? Just no. Just no. What's my dude Piccolo doing? Oh, gosh. I don't know. I was going to try to wrap this up as fast as possible. Yeah, I don't remember it looking like this. This looks kind of photoshopped, if I'm going to say so myself. Though I don't know where the Photoshop borders end. I just know it looks just goofy. We're gonna spin the wheel because there was a funny funnel there. Oh, oh, it's bread. Which means we can say bye to the bread. if I can find the correct window. Hybrid. Let's see. Expect this Alco in Crickwell soon. I think it just looks interesting with all the actual prototypical freight cars it would be carrying. Well, holy... What's the matter? Is there something wrong with this picture? Is it that it's a steam outline diesel or something? I can't make heads or tails of it. I guess that's cursed. What is that? Withershins. Oh. More reposts. Ooh, what's this? Oh. It's just more train spotting. Nothing to write home about. Jarvis, invite this guy to my crew. How about no? I do think it's kind of funny that this phone is completely broken on this one specific scene. Let's see. Huge announcement. Crickwell Colliery's map is being entirely reworked or remade to be as accurate as possible to the actual colliery. Peekers Deepers. Okay. Slop. We saw this earlier, I think. We need you. We need lads. Oh, we need you. We need you, lads. Okay. Got some more coilery stuff. I always thought it was weird. A tender for Samson. Is that what this is? Doesn't feel right. Penn Central. Classic cross post. Oh gosh. Have we seen this before? I feel like maybe we have, but it still surprised me. I've seen the recoloration, just not of this angle. We got my itch. We got whatever this is.
Pregnancy, menopause. Well, men just...
Never mind. Skipping that. That's a cross post. Cross post. Cross post. GATX. Yeah, that's. I guess that's a bit funny. Ooh, that's weird. It's that one railway we saw earlier, but for some reason... Oh gosh, this Photoshop is impressive. Why would you turn this into a truck? BNSF Railway Police. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Wasn't trying with that one. Cross post. Okay, so yeah, that's just cars. Don't care. This is a repost. Or cross post. Cross post. Repost. Cross post. What is going on here? Please don't have your KitchenAid running without it being in the bowl. You're gonna hurt somebody. Doing a thing to my elf on the shelf. Oh, that's what that red blur is. Train spotting, no big deal here. Just train spotting in the yard. Repost. Oh gosh. Heritage Conrail plush pillow. Don't turn me into a marketable plushie. And of course they did it with the New York Central and the New Haven. Helm. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. HLCX to Helm. I don't know why. It's just goofy. Just got a party going on in here. No big deal. We got this goofy logo, which is a cross post, repost, 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 I don't think there's anything weird about this other than the fact that it slopes here, but it's flat here on the nose. Repost, KP, KFC. There better be some chicken with that. I don't know why somebody would put this on one of those electrical transformer things. I think it's just cursed that it looks all weathered. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, where did you find this? Damn, son, where'd you find this? And it's so weird because it's a 440 tank engine of all things, and a saddle tank, no less. Wait, did somebody animate this? Oh, no, it's just still frames. Repost. Somebody keeps spamming this. Something about this feels very strange. I think it's just the hatching here with the yellow and the black on it. Oh, and apparently there's this. I think I know exactly what this is, and this is a big yikes for me. Because this is very goofy. Oh, you're gonna head out? I understand. Car haunts. But yeah, this is an equine species that's being lifted out of a mine because it's carrying a minecart behind it, presumably. And they couldn't be bothered to, you know, have a sloped exit so they could walk out, so they just had to use this weird, goofy elevator setup. More Sora slop. Price reduced? You're asking $59,900 for that thing? Ain't no way it's worth that much. And then there's whatever this is, but it's too blurry to make heads or tails of it. My roommate tweaking. Via rail cab baggage car. RSU getting a steam locomotive? I don't know. I don't know, man. You rack a valid opinion. Not your average post. That is all I gotta say for that. Victorian baker's lung. Oh gosh, what's this? Enclosed front Becquerel. 4 of this type were bought by the Clipstone, with the exposed variant back in 1972. Is this for mine train stuff? Ooh, they look so cool! And also so weird! Oh yeah, it is getting... Oh gosh, it's almost 11 already? Jeez. Exposed nose fronts Becquerel with additional chevron striped nose and lower light. And here's another one. Does this have an extra set of wheels down here? For no apparent reason, because they couldn't be bothered to use flanged metal tires on their wheels? Oh boy, that is a lot to unpack. Please tell me there's no more. Cross post. Cross post. I want to build a short line locomotive, but there are so many short line railroads that I have this... I mean, there are so many short line railroads that have this exact paint scheme. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Repost. A bunch of weird posts. Why does this have a K5LA? Or at least I think it is. I'm not sure where this is. But presumably it's abroad. There's a full-blown tank train right there. With a brake van at the end, no less. But I guess it is kind of strange. Oh, it's one of those little goobers. I just didn't think it would be running cab forward. Let's see. Generation, teneration. Yeah, I have no idea what to make of that. H1 and H2-9s. Okay. Literally looks like a new Amazon Prime van with the Chevy Bright Drop 400. There are so many. So many, it couldn't be adequately done. Wouldn't the cops pull you over because you're going Mach 3 in a school zone? Yep, that checks out. Anyway. More train stuff, please. Heritage units. Notes. Emergency stop after... Oh. Oh. That's unfortunate. These locomotives look like WTX 1402 edits, but are real. Ain't no way this is real. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Plane stuff. Is this... Okay, that was not what I was expecting, but it's definitely not train related, so moving on. Repost. Geez, how many more posts are there? Repost, 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 repost. Ooh, what's this? Very strange. I don't even know where to begin to describe it. Canadian National Dash 9. I somehow made the back numbers using surface GUIs and text labels. I don't know why it says AN instead of CN. And it's just a bunch of random posts. More not cursed trains, not cursed trains, not cursed trains, not cursed trains. This is kind of weird, just, I don't know, not weird enough. I'll keep going. Okay, yeah, this is a cursed train. Thirsty SD70 Mac. Is this a train in water, or is this a train in snow? It looks like a train in snow in Roblox. Ooh, what's this? Okay, so yeah, it's just a bunch of slop, but actually decent slop. Just not AI slop. We got Big Iron on his hip. From the Claymore Machine Works of Wexford, Ireland. Anything else? Repost. Anything fancy here? Nope, it's just a regular train. In Roblox. Nothing to see here. This looks like regular train spotting. Okay, maybe not. I was not expecting that front locomotive. It's still weird to see streamliners on the Via Rail. And they have the observation domes as well. That's another repost. Cross-post. Cross-post. Not cursed. Is this cursed? AI will be taking over. What do you mean? It's just a truck. Let's see. Repost. Oh gosh, what's this? This is a weirdo. If I've ever seen one. He's got such a tiny little tender. I don't know why they did that. I'm assuming it's just a shunter. Train related, but is it cursed train related? No, it is not. Moving on. Gotta hustle. Oh gosh, CSX. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see. Crosspost. Like this thing, but plen. No. Oh, Amtrak! No! Why would you do this? I can't believe you done this. Oh, that plow. What is this? I go on Facebook and the first thing I see is this. Oh boy. Normally when I think of those giant plows, I don't think of them being mounted onto the actual locomotives these days. Going over the speed limit here. We got this.
Hello guys, today, there is a, thing going on in my friend group of UP.
I can hardly hear this.
49, crashed. Anyways, I just wanted to, so anyways, see you later.
I don't know what the deal is with that. Moving on. Union Pacific has retired SD-78H 1943 due to the derailments on December 5th. The locomotive was traveling from Council Bluffs, Iowa, and has been replaced with the GP-15-1, the same number, following its derailment on the 15th. Oh boy. Spirit of the Union Pacific. I don't know how you make a mistake like this. I think it looks like a washout. Oh, this is WDTX. This is fake. It has to be. It's from WDTX, who does all the photoshops for the cursed liveries. What in the world is this GP38's 3M? I don't know. It's a WRIX, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. This is what he's thinking. This is what he's thinking of thinking, and what he's thinking is ice cream. Chocolate with nuts. Very, very strange. But just absolute cinema. This looks kind of weird. With this building so close to this locomotive heading into the shed, or able to go into the shed. Allahi coming, that's a cross post. We've got GMTX, we've got, I don't know what that is. Trucks, we've got some normal stuff here. We got planes, which, no thank you. Wait, what was that? Oh yeah, ordered the New York Central P32 plush earlier today. Yeah, that's cursed. Oh boy, that is a strange one looking locomotive, and that's ream of cables, I assume. Anything else here? I'm getting very eepy. Those look very modern compared to some of the cabooses I'm used to seeing. Jacket jail fries? Oh dear. What is this? The 010. It's got a center pivot point, 60-inch diameter for the tracks, single piston from something Lewis 2006. Oh gosh. Okay. You think you're gonna head off now? That's understandable. See you tomorrow next week. No more stream tonight. Well, I'm almost done. I'm gonna try to get through this as fast as I can. SD 40-3s and 2s. Curtis Harvey's Gunpowder. Oh. Why do I feel like that's familiar? Spinning James. We got that one meme. I can't remember, but that's definitely cursed. Randy. How about you try with this valve gear? Harmonic valve gear. Okay. I googled weird train images. That's a cross post. Not cursed. Cross post. Geez, how much more is there? Someone's making some more stuff in Roblox. Is this cursed? Kind of. Western Pacific, but it's... Wait, why is it painted over as Western Pacific instead of Union Pacific? I just... That doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't be the other way around. This looks cursed. I think the wheels are a little too big. The wheel too big for he goddamn feet. And this is what it's like to be on Welsh coal. Don't do it, kids. Not even once. I don't know what that is supposed to mean. Going on. Admin engine. I'm assuming the engine for the admin. I think what's cursed about this is, well, not just the fact that there's a sleigh-shaped car, but the fact that it's like 3 FPS. Oh, that's what it is? I was not expecting that. Finally got the 211. Might get a New Haven FL9 next. And we got this goober. Photoshopped a train with a face from Tugs, was it? That's the vibe I get. Oh, and here's the latest post. He goofy. And that's the last of it from 10:43 p.m. Alright, I think that's more than enough for tonight. We should be able to just kind of bounce back to just chatting. Yeah, that was way longer than I expected it to be. Just cracking all my bones. Ugh. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for stopping by, especially for so long. I will see you in the next one, of course. Don't forget that videos and streams are only made possible through the engagement and contributions of folks like you, and I thank you for that. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, and all the other stuff down in the doobly-doo. If you're financially able to support me, don't forget to become a channel member. It's only 99 cents a month. You could become a patron for the same amount or a little bit more. If you just want a one-time donation, you can just donate directly to me through the Stream Elements link in the description, as that's preferred over Super Chats, because YouTube takes a cut out of that. Anyway, I will see you all in the next one, and until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Bye, everybody.